Of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 has played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for New Orleans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the 3, the small forward. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now. I can see why they're considering it.
Now here's McCollum. Really struggled in the loss against Cleveland. Williams. With the bucket.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Butler passes to Hero. Kicks to Lowry. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Jones, that's for two. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
And Valanciunas does a great job of surveying the floor and willing to find the open man. Nice extra pass.
Lowry for three. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
First one falls for him. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Now, here's Lowry. 9 points last game out. Fires the three. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Hero. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. Over Lowry. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Butler on the wing. Passes it to Dedmon. Rejected by Ingram. Another shot. Dedmon's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside, Hero. And there's the pass to Butler. Dedmon trying to break free. Butler, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
New Orleans with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Here's Ingram. Doesn't go for him. And Miami the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff. leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
And the first one at the line is good. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Adebayo drops them both. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Heat trail by 10. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy has worked it.
That one is no good. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9 points. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle.
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Unreal. Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
There's Hero with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 6. Outside, Jones. Butler against Williamson. McCollum right side. The tray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And the Heat call time here.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. Butler finds Dedmon. Outside Lowry. Here's Butler. Covered by Williamson. Knocked away. Here's Butler. 4 on the clock. Miami no good on that time either.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Dedmon. And the 3 ball is good.
Dedmon continuing to want to expand his range and show that he's capable from outside the paint.
McCollum with the ball. Lowry picks him up. McCollum no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler kicks to Dedmon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, Dedmon just powering through that, and he was aggressive on that play.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for New Orleans?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Williamson looking it over. And stolen by Dedmon. Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Kept alive. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Butler against Williamson. And here's Marshall from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Lowry. Butler from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finished. It's just how shifty he is.
Butler against Williamson. Baseline try, and another basket for Miami.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Nance. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jones against Lowry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes the first. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his 2nd game in the league, and for a 2nd-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. And McCollum launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Hero.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is part of the patience of C.J. McCollum. In-air adjustments with the defender on him. You have to like that body control.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. And the Pelicans get it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here's Vincent, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside. Here's Marshall. That shot misses. The Heat go the other way with it. Now Hero. He's coming off a 22-point game against Atlanta.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Knocked loose and stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero for the finish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Nance.
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Hero.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Nance. That one drops. He ties it up. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, hitting the personal.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick in Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
Jones, the best, Hernan Gomez.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
Butler kicks to Hero. To the middle. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by McCollum. And the corner, it's Martin. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. Over Hayes. Martin with the bucket. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Back to McCollum. to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Over Martin. And it's Williamson missing. Miami trailing. Outside, Hero. Down low. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. The three from McCollum. He can't get that one to fall. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Hero. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Williamson in the post. Over Vincent. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here's Hero. On the court for Miami here in the second. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Jovic in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the big man's got to be feeling it right now. A catch-and-shoot jumper from Valanciunas.
Jovic. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Hero.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Outside, Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jones has got 7 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the pass to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Butler passes to Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New Orleans leading by 4. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Here's Jones. Rebound by Butler.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Hero. And the jumper is on the mark. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Right at the free throw line. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
That one is off.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Then for the Heat, Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. And the second free throw, good. And taking a look at the Pelicans, lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Robinson.
And Duncan Robinson picks up 2.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Yurtseveni's checked in for Robinson. Outside, Jones. And it's blocked. 4-on-3 break. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Kyle Lowry.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. McCollum against Lowry. Pass to Martin. Oladipo with the ball. Murphy with the steal. It's Ingram on the wing. Lowry covering. Lets it go from 11. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Oladipo with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it to Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
Find the lanes. One shot.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Dedmon's checked in. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the second time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. And look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. And so now it's about getting back on the grind and trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he can create offense for himself, he can create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
Lowry passes to Strus. They get a hand on it. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shooting 2.
They throw good. McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line. Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Puts it up from 7, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Heat have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
So Martin nails both of them. Now McCollum, he's got 12. Passes to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oladipo outside. Lowry has the open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Murphy against Oladipo. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's nice focus from Oladipo, not letting the D get to him, and he sunk a jumper with a guy in his face.
Now here's Valanciunas. D right on him. Here's Murphy, and then Murphy with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Devontae Graham's checked in for McCullough. Heat also with a sub. Vincent's checked in. And so here is Miami. 8-point game. Here's Lowry. Feeds it to Dedmon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Dedmon's got his third bucket of the night.
Dedmon using his size on the inside, and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Graham dishes to Ingram. With the fadeaway. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. And here's Lowry. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Vincent from deep. And the rebound goes to Murphy. New Orleans leading by 6. There's the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Alvarado passes to Nance. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Adebayo kicks to Martin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. And so Martin nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 4. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Now here's Ingram, defended by Strus, and they'll keep possession. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Dedmon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dedmon's got 10 points in the game.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The 3, Marshall, good on the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Vincent. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Marshall can't hit.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Martin. 5 on the clock. And the Heat get another bucket right there. New Orleans gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Alvarado passes to Nance. Now here's Marshall, covered by Martin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And one area where they've improved here in the second quarter is getting the ball in the paint. That inside scoring has gotten much stronger.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And Miami with a change here, too. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Adebayo. The free throw off for Marshall. The Heat trailed by 4. Here's Strus. A three-pointer off the mark. Now here's Marshall, guarded closer. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, he likes to work at the top of the key a lot, but when Ingram gets to the corner, he shows you he's capable.
Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Back to Oladipo. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the night. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pulls from the top of the key. No good on that one. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for New Orleans. He totaled. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got Zion Williamson. Hernan Gomez out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the guard position. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Competing in the painted area. Willie not shying away from the contact. And now he'll will his way to the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. Adebayo is checked in for Martin. He's off on the second. The Heat trailed by 4. Outside, Hero. He feeds it to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Butler gives you so much toughness and determination. This guy can really impact what the culture of your team is all about.
And so Butler nails both of them. Now here's Williamson. Poked loose and stolen by Butler. Here's Strus. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Pass to Alvarado. Here's Williamson. Ron Gomez trying to break free. And it's Williamson missing. The Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Now, here's Strus. He's guarded closely.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so Strus nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. His three-pointers off the mark. Hero against Hernan Gomez. They get it back. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And a great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Hernan Gomez lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Against good D, Hernan Gomez very aggressive, and he makes the play.
Poked away. Outside, Hero. From deep. Hero can't get that one to fall. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got 18 points in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Ingram kicks to Jones. Oh, that's blocked.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. Yurtseveni's checked in for the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingram. Hits the target from 18 feet. 11 points in the game.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Hero passes to Yurtseven. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. New Orleans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Kyle Lowry. He's checked in for Max Strus. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Pelicans trailed by 5. Outside, Jones. The 3 from McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Lowry finds Oladipo, and he banks in the layup. And it's 8 points for Victor Oladipo. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Jones, the pass to Williamson. Over Lowry. And it's Williamson missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And they'll get another chance. Tries again. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And here's Miami. They're on a 17-7 run. McCollum against Lowry. And McCollum with the block. Shoots over Hero. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Miami leading by 6. The pass to Adebayo. Up top, Hero. He's guarded by McCollum. That one drops for him. Heroes got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
The three from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
You saw Lowry that time just call for the pick, get himself in a position where he could score.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Williamson, Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Hero. And now a 9-point Heat lead. Williamson outside. McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hero against Valanciunas. Elbow shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Hero's got 22 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Rejected by Ingram. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Yurtseven's checked in. On defense, the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Ingram outside. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Jones against Hero. Shoots over Ingram. Good. He hits the jump shot. Hero's got 11 points here in just the second half. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Williamson against Oladipo. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Shoots it. Jones, no luck.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Oladipo outside. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Yurtseven. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas. And it's Marshall in for Zion Williamson. Gabe Vincent, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Marshall. Nance outside. Here's Jones. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jones with it. He has 7. Nance outside. McCollum kicks to Marshall. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Outside Lowry. from outside the arc, and Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And then slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
Here's Vincent. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Oladipo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
At the top of the key, Marshall. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Over Oladipo. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Vincent, the pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Oladipo. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Long range from the inbound. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 14. Here's Murphy. A stupendous finish in traffic. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Yurtsevin with it. Working on Nance. It's McCollum on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That free throw, no good. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Ingram. The Heat also with a sub. Haslam's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Heat leading by 11. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Pelicans with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Launches a 3. It's good from long range. Alvarado's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Strus. He's got 7. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Strus. And the basket by McCollum.
Yeah, I wish McCollum would sell microwaves because I'd buy one. That's what he does. He heats up in a hurry.
Oladipo for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Caleb Martin out there with Oladipo. Then it's Vincent. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Strus in at the two-guard spot.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Murphy against Oladipo. Strus kicks to Oladipo. Drills the three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He misses the free throw. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Heat making a switch here. And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 6. Oladipo outside. Over Murphy. Rebound by Marshall. Pelicans shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oladipo outside. The pass to Vincent. That one no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. The Heat leading by 3. Oladipo, the pass to Strus. From past the arc. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Alvarado. 13 feet away. McCollum, no good. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's Strus. And they call an illegal screen here.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Hayes, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Pelicans trailed by 6. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one drops. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Marshall hits them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Strus. Knocks it loose. Here's Alvarado. McCollum outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And Miami also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Pelicans trailed by 4. To the inside. That's good from Williamson on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Vincent. The kick outside to Butler. Sinks the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Alvarado. Here's Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Got a piece of it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. No shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The pass to Alvarado. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Timeout called, the Heat. Heroes checked in for Oladipo. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Alvarado passes to Ingram, goes up at the stripe, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Ingram adding more muscle and a little more moxie each and every year.
The Heat making a switch here. Martin's checked in. First free throw is good.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Marshall. Both free throws good for Ingram. Here's Vincent. He dishes it to Butler. Shoots over Ingram. And it's Butler missing.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, Hero. Butler against Murphy. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Heat.
What's up?
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Butler. Pelicans trailed by 7. McCollum outside.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
The first one falls.
And Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Valanciunas hits them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Pelicans trailed by 5. McCollum outside and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now here's Lowry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ingram. And Butler sends it back. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. On defense, the Heat have led by as many as 14 points. Here's Butler. He kicks it to Lowry. Up top, Dedmon. Trying to get open is Butler. Shot's good by Dedmon. And the Heat lead by 5.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon Nice finish.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Miami leading by 5. Lowry passes to Dedmon. Lowry up top. He's guarded by McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Pelicans trailed by 7. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Passes it to Vincent. Back to Lowry. Now the pass to Dedmon. Here's the 3. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
To the middle. Here's Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 14 points for Kyle Lowry.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
On defense, the Heat have led by as many as 14 points. Shoots from the high post, and it's Ingram missing. The Heat leading by 6. Outside Butler. At the top of the key, Lowry. Launches it. Pelicans pull it in. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Hero with it. Jones covering. Here's Butler. Rejected by Ingram. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Lowry.
How about Kyle with a rare block that time, getting his hands on it from behind.
Here's Hero. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Hero's got 26 points. Pelicans trailed by 6. Williamson outside. The 3 from McCollum. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Vincent. He can't get it to go. Good D by Williamson.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Jones kicks to McCullough. Over Lowry. Again, McCullough missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. Now, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
McCollum against Lowry. McCollum, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Max Strus is checked in for Miami. .146 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. And Jones sends it back. And they get it back. Here's McCollum. And the shot goes in. McCollum's got 26.
And the ball handling right there. McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Pass to Strus. McCollum against Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lets it go. On the money with the open jumper. Strus has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Jones with it. Picked up by Hero. Rocket 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Gets the first, and that brings them within 8. And so Jones nails both of them. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And here are the Pelicans now. They trail by 9 points. Here's McCollum. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Even though McCollum's a little bit thin, he doesn't mind taking the contact and moving away from it before scoring.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Miami with a change here too. Hero's checked in. And so here is Miami. 6-point lead. They double him with Williamson. And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. .23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Butler against Ingram. Outside Butler. And so it's Miami winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent, but thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.